Okay, everybody. I am up for a while right now. My dad's out, so I should be uninterrupted. So I'm gonna show you this fucking abomination of a comic that I wrote when I was like fucking 11. Can't have been earlier than when I was 11. Right, so you can see this has been used and abused for like ages. I carried it everywhere with me. I showed it off to everyone. And I kind of wish I didn't now. I'm sure that there was a title on here somewhere, but it's like very hard to make out. I think it's a girl called Vivian, probably, or something. I have no fucking clue. Alright. That was a bit of a brain fart there for a minute. I've had to tape several of the pages back in poorly because, like I said, this thing basically fell apart at the seams because I took it everywhere. Literally everywhere. So already, give me one sin because I start off my damn fucking comic, like, with pictures, with fucking narration. Because what story is not improved by that? So, it's called The Sacred Crystals because apparently that's how you make things sound cool when you're 11. Long ago, in the days of gods and demons, the Oracle Mononoke made a prophecy. Obviously, I'd seen Princess Mononoke by then, and I was way too fucking young probably to have seen that, because I remember it disturbed me. It's one of my favorite movies now, but I did not like it when I was 11 or 12. It might have been when I was 12. But suffice to say, I was still, I think, a little too young. So anyway, the prophecy. Raven and red upon their heads, destiny awakens. They both need to be together. Lest, I think that's the word. Lest their lives will be forsaken. No one knew what the prophecy meant when the prophecy would come to pass. Now in the 21st century, the prophecy, Jesus Christ, this shit's faded. The prophecy will be fulfilled. Please sit back and enjoy. I think it's supposed to be and enjoy. It's faded to fuck. Look at that. Is that even a fucking word there? It has to be, because I wouldn't just say please sit back, volume 1. So please sit back and enjoy, if you can derive any enjoyment from this, volume 1 of The Sacred Crystals. Now obviously this is, well, first of all, I want to say that fucking prophecy, Raven and red upon their heads, is taken, like, directly from a rip of, like, the cartoon series for the Archie comics, where Veronica and, somebody else are, supposed to, be candidates to fulfill some sort of ancient prophecy, and it was some weird bullshit. But of course, I've stolen most everything from here, and then obviously you have this, which is in the image of a fairy from The Legend of Zelda, like Ovs, right? And then you have, I guess that's supposed to be a Chaos Emerald. I'm not sure, but if it wasn't supposed to be a Chaos Emerald, it ended up being one anyway, because I can only draw so many kinds of gems. Or at least, I could only draw so many kinds of gems as a child. Now, if you'll notice, the backgrounds are basically non-existent, and I don't think they ever appear until very, very late. Anyway, so we start up with Chapter 1, So Long, Old Friend. Pardon me. I'm not going to do a sound effect for ringing because I can't. Finally. Shh. Miffed. I don't know why this was supposed to be amusing. Gee, Chloe, I can't wait to leave this school. Really? Why? Oh, you'll see in about 3, 2, 1. Hey, Miss Shaman, tell my future. Help me, Miss Shaman, my leg is broken. And then, of course, this, for whatever reason, because I suppose it was a trope in anime at the time, this asshole has to pretend to stumble into me to grab my breast. By the way, I know I'm saying me for this character because it's absolutely self-evident that this is a self-insert character just so I can be with all my fucking bishi anime husbandos, so... Also, I do believe I've captioned that, sorry if you find this offensive. If this camera would fucking focus. We're already 6 minutes in, Jesus Christ, I talk a lot. So yes, you get, the clap back, because that's the only reason to have this fucking joke. And then I know I've explained it here, but I have no idea why I thought this was like the funniest thing at the time, because there was this comedian who used this line for like, those televangelists that are, supposed to remove, demons and unholy spirits from people, so, the line was the devil just come out, and I realized that that's, supposed to be sort of an AAVE sort of, slang way of putting it, and that's probably really racist now. But, I was a fucking kid, and I've done worse in this. Anyway, I do believe this is sorry about my crappy animation, to which I would like to say, what fucking animation? This is all still pictures, and they're all fucking paper, fucking cardboard, stiff as fucking anything else. There's no animation in these whatsoever, which maybe is what I meant, that they're just absolutely wooden, but... gee, why'd you have to slap him for? Oh, come on, Chloe, don't tell me you didn't see that. No, I saw, but I thought it was a compliment. Which, again, this is, like, terrifyingly misogynist for a fucking 11-year-old girl to be putting down, but this was the fucking peak of comedy, ladies and gentlemen. This is the shit I grew up being taught was funny. So, first off, it's only a compliment if you like it, which is true. Second, it's only appropriate if you know the guy, which is also true. Oh boy. And third of all, they only do it because it's vulgar and it makes me very angry. So, again, at least, this kind of bounces it back. It doesn't excuse the joke, but I mean, it makes sense. At least it's trying to justify it. So, okay, stop yelling, I get it. And then you have, like, this fucking heel fucking turn, like, mood swing city, Jesus Christ. Gee, Chloe, I'm sorry, I'm sure it'll turn out fine once I get to Shaman College. College. With the fucking D. Would you fucking focus for me? Focus. College, with a D. A D. A fucking D. Which is the grade I should have gotten in fucking spelling. Oh, you've been accepted to that fancy college that you showed so much interest in. First off, it's not just a fancy college, it's a college of very advanced shaman. Which is a fucking fancy college. Second, oh great, another lecture. Oh god, I'm doing it again. Which, by the way, honey, just because you're self-aware doesn't mean that it's okay. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean for you to hear that. Nobody ever does. Oh, crap. I screwed up. Gee, I must sound so stupid even now. Man, this is awkward. I'm so nervous I can't stop talking. By the way, if you haven't noticed, I have the world's worst handwriting humanly possible. I don't think anyone could write worse than me if they tried. So I'm going to stumble around a lot of this because I'm reading it through my camera to make sure that you guys can all see it. It's okay, it's not. It's okay, we're both at fault. I've got to stop giving lectures, and I've got to stop speaking my mind. And apparently they all developed winged eyeliner in this point in time, and nobody has noses or ears. I went all the way through what I'd drawn for this, all the way to the last pages of the last volume. Nobody ever gets ears. Only the animals have ears. Also, I don't know, by the way, if you've noticed, but because this isn't a composition book and pages would rub together, and I had no knowledge of how to seal graphite, I only wrote on one side because if I'd done it on both sides, the graphite would have rubbed together and it would have smeared it. You'll see that that doesn't really stop smearage per se, but it helps. Apparently, I thought it was important to make a note here before. Note from me. You know, one of the girls is named Chloe, but I've still yet to reveal the name of the girl with the headband. I do it to build suspense, because apparently I have to fucking justify myself to my other fucking readers who are also fucking 11 years old. Sorry, some of my sound effects are crappy, like what sound effects, but okay. Hey, what's wrong? Sob, sniff. Well, okay, so those were sound effects, and yes, they are crappy. No. It's, Chloe. I'm tearing up. Oh god, I'm crying, and then I immediately fucking flip it around later, but, oh Chloe, I can't believe I won't see you for such a long time. Why couldn't you be a shaman like me? Then we could go to the same college. Wah, wah, wah. What is she doing? I hope I didn't say no, what is she doing? I hope I didn't say that out loud. Which, of course you didn't, it's in a thought bubble. Also, there's absolutely no continuity to where I put the stars on her fucking outfit, because I was a child. Gee, this is even more awkward. I've never seen her cry before. Even though she cries, like, sporadically and at the drop of a hat throughout the rest of this entire thing. I don't know if this is sad or scary or both. I can't even fucking read that, so I'm not gonna fucking try. Sob, sniff, sob. Giggle, giggle. I can't keep this up without laughing. I can't believe you fell for the oldest trick in the book, which apparently I'm supposed to be a great actor in this, or a great actress. Because you can tell, like, you know, I have to be the most Mary Sue of all Mary Sues. I don't even have, like, a tragic flaw. Like, my tragic flaw is my tragic backstory, that's it. Like, everything else about this character is fucking perfect. And it reeks of fucking Mary Sue. So, whoa, how do you do that? You can make yourself cry at will. That could really help me in my dream of, blah blah. Help me achieve my dream of an acting career. I can barely read this, you guys. Easy, it's an old shaman trick. By the way, I don't think I ever did explain that. It's going to come up with the obvious reference very soon, but Shaman King was a big fucking deal when I started writing this. So, that's where that part comes from, even though that's kind of culturally appropriative, but Easy, it's an old shaman trick. You close your eyes really tight and breathe in through your nose fast and deep and open your eyes and blink rapidly and you'll start crying and then you'll know what to do. Hold on a second. Alright. Thank you so much. Now I can become an actor and I can show them that I can cry on cue. Because, it's not enough that I'm a Mary Sue, but I have to be such a good Mary Sue that I can teach everybody else my Mary Sue tricks. Once I learn how to teleport, I'll visit you from college during my free time, okay? Sure, it sounds great, and who knows? And the dialogue is not go in order. Maybe this year you'll have a boyfriend. Irk. So, note from the writer, which is past me, little scrawny little fucking 11-year-old me, who is barely even fucking 40 pounds dripping wet. How do you like my comic so far? If you have any questions or suggestions, tell me. I have a few questions and a few suggestions, but I'm afraid that I am you, so I can't fucking ask them. Anyway, this is already a very long video. I'm going to end this one here, and I'm going to do a next one, and I'm going to try to actually, read through these and not give so much commentary, but this is where we're at right about now. Jesus fuck. I'll see you in the next clip, you guys.